Top of the morning to you. Nah, that wasn't good, was it? That wasn't good at all. Let's pretend I did a really good Jacksepticeye impression there. Like even better than my awful critical one I did a while back. Yeah, that'll be amazing. Just close your eyes and picture it. And then you'll all think I'm really good. You picturing it? Yeah? Good. Aren't I amazing? Let's play this game, shall we? Let's go into my pass over here. But my pass. Volfred indicates that this is the only way to reach the base of Mount Elodial. Question is, how do we get... I suppose we can turn into a boat. That's how we get across the river. Let's go. Oh, we go round it, I suppose. You could just go round rivers. I guess the source is just here behind these rocks. Beyond lies Mount Elodial. I suggest we make camp here at the base of the mountain, for we shall need our spirits and strength to make the ascent. Ooh, discus. That was always my favourite Olympic sport. First, though. Oh, what's this? We have a scribe trial available. It's not telling me what, though. And now we have to try and make some attempt to distinguish Sandra's voice from Sandalwood's, and that's going to be fun. It has to be girlier. Right, think girly. We can do this. A visit from my favourite reader. What is the occasion? I want a scribe trial, because you've got one. And I love them scribe trials. Not a problem. Simply indicate who is to be my student for the time. Well, that's not very surprising, is it? We've done the other two starting characters, so now let's do Hedwyn. It's about time we got something for one of the characters I actually use. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Hedwyn, if you know what I mean. Oh, you must mean that nomad boy. So innocent, that one. I should have a lot of work to do with him. Then let us bring him forth. Soon Hedwyn appears in heed of the summons. Hey, my friend. What's going on? I'll show you what's going on. We're teleporting to another realm where you're going to play some football of the American variety against 3 spectres of the netherworld. You know, a usual day's worth of activity, I suppose. There's confetti in the middle of the map. The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, boy. You answer to me. Understood. He's very accepting of this. You are a fool. Don't talk back to me. Your reliance on your friends is such a burden upon them. Let us see what you can do without their aid, save for that of your lovely reader there. Oh, it's them. Not my opponents, are my friends. Sweet. Excuse me. I'm taking this and I'm going home. Just sit it here for a minute. For the big one. Oh, they're respawning too fast. God damn! Stop passing, you assholes! Shit. This one is hard. This one's very, very hard. Hedwyn isn't well suited to taking on multiple enemies at once. Shit! Shitting shitty shit stains of the shitty variety. Big skidders in your pants. Yeah, this is going very badly. Excuse me. Right. Oh shit, so close. I should try and throw it in more, but you get more points for a touchdown and it's generally easier. Go away, not Joe Dariel. Oh. I'm not sure if it can accidentally go in or not. I've never seen it happen, but... What? Whatever. Never quite get who gets vanquished when two people meet. Maybe it's just if you've got the ball and you touch someone, you die and that's it. Doesn't matter who it is. I always thought it was something to do with the size of the aura, but I'm starting to think maybe that's just wrong. Come on, come away from your pyre. Come on, big girl. Ah, shit. I meant to go back again. You are not going to score against me, Chodario. We're not having that happen. Get in the fucking... Sigh. And then he just walks it in. I managed to keep them from scoring for a while. They were like, what the hell was I doing then? What was that? At least without... oh, damn it. I was going to say at least without the super fast one around I might have a better chance of this, but... These guys are too good. I think I could beat them one-on-one. I'm literally not going to get a single point against these guys. I really do need to jump more, I think. I think that's my problem. Okay at the rest of the game, but I'm not good at dodging. Oh, shut up, dogs. Hey! Well, that was a flawless victory. Well done, Sandra. Congratulations, you can beat a guy 3v1. I hope you're proud of yourself. That did not go well. Well, no shit. Excuse me a moment. Get out. Get out of this room right now. Yeah. Yeah, told you. Asserted my authority over a dog. I'll teach him. Hello. How are you? Pitiful. The nomad boy is all spark and no fire. I tell you not to waste my time, boy, but the truth is that my time is there for you to waste. Summon me when you're feeling more prepared. Yeah, we can do better. We probably still can't win, but we can definitely do better. You think the nomad shall fare better than before? We shall see. Sandra is very patient. Yeah, no shit. But comes from being locked in an orb for all eternity, I suppose. Nothing else, you develop patience. So let them come at me a bit. Good start. God damn it. God fucking damn it. So... Howdy. Oh, I thought that was going in. I thought I had it. And then he just does that. Why is he so... Is that actually Ray and not Headwind that I'm against there? Because she seems a lot faster. Piss off, Joe Dario. When I use Joe Dario, she isn't that useful. Oh, yes, yes, I did it. I scored a point. I've only got to get 3 in. That's fair, I suppose. I wonder if you can score own goals. If so, I very nearly just did. Okay, we just need to jump more, to be fair. I think that's my big problem. Jumping is really strong, and it's not something I've used enough. And with that is you need to keep some of your stamina in reserve to do it. Oh, come on. You can't just cover the entire fucking goal. You big fat aura. Also, that was rude as hell. And then he respawns, grabs the ball and puts it in. Yeah, okay. Well, that was exactly how I wanted that to go. Oh, for Christ's sake. His aura's faster than mine. It's really mean. I don't know why I keep trying to go one-on-one with him like that. Damn, that was close. Oh, shit. Fuck you, Edwin. Or Ray, or whoever the hell you are. Whoever you are, you respawned at a most inopportune time, and now Joe Dario is going to score against me. Which is just sad. It's just sad. She's fat and slow, and she's scoring against me. Yeah, we can do better. Yeah. Eventually. These trials are really hard. I don't know if I've mentioned that before, but they're a lot harder than the actual game, which you're competing in the trials to make easier. It's kind of weird. That doesn't work for me. I just do that. Fine. Ugh. Later, Jody. Okay, just need 2 more. Can do this. Although it's damn near impossible to score when all 3 of them are here. Kind of have to let them score once in order to stand a chance. Nope. Fucking. Worth it. Oh, fucking caught on the terrain. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Now Joe Dario is going to score against me. 30 points for that. It's not a pretty sight. Fucking what was that? And now she wins. Oh, not quite. The only thing is I still have to score twice, they only have to score once. So even if I get one in, which I'm not going to, then even if I got one in, then I would have been against 3 of them and have to try and score against that without them scoring, and it wouldn't have happened. This entire video might just be this one trial, I'm warning you now. Now I've been avoiding the talents that provide like extra stamina and stamina regen and stuff so far because I didn't think they were that useful, but after this trial Jesus Christ. After this trial I'm starting to think that maybe I was wrong. I pressed jump! Why didn't you jump, you useless twat? Might Jodari was an amazing one-woman defense up. Maybe not, maybe not, maybe I'll get a point anyway. Okay. Now we're back in 3v1 mode. With an AI that means something. I'm surprised I scored then. And when I've got 3 players, it doesn't really matter because 2 of them are just going to be sat there doing nothing the entire game while I just use the other one. But holy shit, that was weirdly easy. I think they went easy on me there, to be honest. Got sick of watching me fail at the scribe trial repeatedly. Well done, Hedwyn, I suppose. We did it. It seems you did, boy. Your performance was sufficient and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order to you and your lovely reader. Now farewell. Bye. See you later, Sandra, you weirdo. Yeah, I told her. She's a bit weird. She knows it. Okay, what do we get? Good to be back after all that. Say, what's that you've got there? Roll's Bracer. Hedwyn power casts his aura with greater ease and gains infinite stamina on hit for 2 seconds. Oh, yeah, power cast is that thing that I've not really done. I've never really noticed a flash to do. Maybe I'll notice it more. The question is that you gain infinite stamina for 2 seconds after you power cast, or you gain infinite stamina for 2 seconds just after you cast in general? I guess we'll try it out, and if it's not for me, I'll go back to the plus hope thing he's using. Right. What's still going on in here? Oh, yeah, Volfred. There you are, my boy. There's something I wanted to discuss with you in private. Volfred stares at you rather intently, as if reaching out to you. And then... You do know what it means to be a reader. Those such as we are not limited to reading pages from a book. Though your ability in this, I sense, is nascent, still mere flashes, uncontrollable. I see, as well now, that they haven't told you yet. Your friends. And that explains a lot. They haven't told you readers such as you cannot go free. I had wondered why you would insist on pressing onward with this group in light of this. The answer then is plain. You simply did not know or fully realize. They did not deceive you, by the way. There is no reason they would know themselves, other than Tarek, who shall not interfere your and interfere. No, he shall not influence your thinking on such matters. Rather, I had expected, when we first met, that you already knew the truth of this from having read passages in the Book of Rites, which states it plain. Only those who shall conduct the rites firsthand shall walk the path toward enlightenment and become eligible to regain their freedom. Perhaps you have not gotten to that part yet. Volfrid breaks free from you and looks at you again. Then he speaks to you as normal. It is plain that you are not in adequate condition to conduct the rites, and this group values you as reader. I only wish to ensure you understand what you're getting into here. Despite whatever hopes and dreams and promises you might have shared, I do not think the rites can help you in turn, if that is what you had in mind. So once again, I invite you to part, and I will see to it that you are compensated. Do not misunderstand. If your wish is to remain, then you are welcome. But this journey we go on, it has no guarantees. Not for you, nor any one of us. Do you understand? I don't care. The warning is of little consequence to you. You have always known that those keen to warn against one course of action or another. What? You have always known those keen to warn against one course of action or another. Let's move on. None of it swayed you, and as ever, you shall forge your path. Very well. A lack of concern is fine with me, although I do not share your outlook, as long as yours is not a lack of understanding. Know that we have much at stake here in this anyway. More than just a shot at going back to the Commonwealth, which cast us down here to begin with. It sounds like you intend to stick around. Then we'll have lots more time to chat as we ascend the sacred mountain in the coming days. Until then... He strides out of the wagon, leaving you with your thoughts. Bye then. Let's discuss the plan. Earlier, Volfrid called a group meeting, presumably because he wanted me to continue doing this voice until I can no longer speak. He wants to reveal his plan in more detail anyway. Instead, he reveals more bad news. Wait, what are you saying? What I'm saying, my boy, is that while you can indeed get yourself out of it, it can't be all of you at once. We earn our way back one by one, or not at all. But I swore we'd go free together. We may go free together yet, but it's going to take some time, and this is only the first phase. This is a very, very long video game after all, and Joe is in it for the long haul now. You, Hedwyn, and the others exchange glances. Let me make this plainer for you still. Here is how the coming days are going to unfold. First, we're going to ascend Mount Elodial, there to the north. You can see it, it's the big mountain. It can't miss it. You may not think this wagon's fit for it, though rest assured, it's made the journey many, many times. Next, we'll pass through Scribe's Gate. Only the worthy pass through there, as your reader could attest, if he cannot merely skim the chapter of the book. Afterwards, we'll reach the Fall of Solium and meet our adversaries in the rites. They are to be the Tempers, led by the demon Ignarius. Another one who's going to be fun to voice, no doubt. You'll know him when you see him. Both you and they shall choose someone from your respective ranks. Then one of the triumvirates prevails. There's somebody will be whisked home to the Commonwealth. Whisked home to the Commonwealth? Precisely. Once returned, our somebody is taken in and clothed and fully pardoned. The Commonwealth knows about all this. The same Commonwealth that says a sentence into exile is forever. The freedom from the downside is impossible. Many of these details the scribes themselves wish to be kept secret. Former exiles and the leaders of the Commonwealth alike have good incentive to protect these exiles' secrets well. Said exiles randomly for no reason there. So then, what is it? We climb the mountain, someone goes back, and everyone else stays? For most of those participating in the rites, yes, that's it. But I like your connotation, and indeed, for us, that isn't it at all. If one of us returns, it shall just be a step along the path. However, let's let that sit for now. Gather your strength. We'll talk again on our way up. Alfred leaves the rest of you to consider what he said. You have time now for your vocations, for whatever they matter anymore. At dawn you shall begin your ascent of Mount Elodial. Okay. Always mentoring, the other options are dumb and for dummies. We're going to mentor. I feel like Nomad, I almost called him. Like Hedwin could reach rank 4 if I'd mentored him now. However, Sir Gilman will definitely reach rank 3 and he needs to catch up, so. This knight is always keen to take on the barest scraps of wisdom, Master Reader. Sir Gilman gains a somewhat stronger grasp of how to better pass the celestial orb through strength of will and trust in one's triumvirate than through dexterity alone. He nods in understanding. I know where I'm getting all this information from. As far as I can tell, the book just tells a story of some king. So grateful is this knight for such a glorious occasion that he is giving strong consideration to performing here and now the forbidden dance of the Sea Dominion. Please don't. There's something really good on this tier, wasn't there? Ah, yes, that. I have to remember to use that. When this knight grasps the orb, even his instincts then take hold, spurring him to greater feats of glory. Cool. Good to hear. Let's continue our journey. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Up Mount Elodial, rolling. Gotta keep on rolling, roll hard. This mountain's weirdly pink. Oh no, it's not pink. It was just pink for a second. It's just me, my colour blindness kicking in again. What are these dangly things? They look out of place. Oh. Here before you lies Mount Elodial, stretching far beyond your line of sight. Somewhere upon this mountain lies the only place from which you can escape the downside. Your companions gather round again before Volfred, who stands tall as ever. Whether from the cold air or the subject now at hand, you sense a tension in the air. Now then, you all have many questions, no? I've done a lot of talking, so go on, ask away. There is only silence. One question stands out in your mind, which you refrain from asking yet. If only one of you is free to go at first, then who shall it be? Go on now, don't be shy. Who first? Questions? Why us? Why you indeed, madam. That I can explain. You've seen the sword you stand against as adversaries in the riots? What is it they want, do you suppose? They want their freedom back, of course. They'll settle for it in the Commonwealth's own terms. They'll gain their own freedom and some cushy new responsibilities. Perhaps then they'll have a hand in sending still more exiles here to join us. Think on it. The Commonwealth rose from the ashes of a fallen empire thanks to the efforts of the first exiles who escaped the place via the rites. It is the Commonwealth's first and proudest tradition to honor those ones who live to redeem their transgressions. They have a certain wisdom, do they not? But as for you, I've been looking for a certain set of dispositions for a good length of time. All I needed was for somebody appropriate to show up and to listen. So I planted my little eyes and ears throughout this land, whispering hints of this, absurd it may sound. Took someone with a certain faith and creativity to go for it. Then someone proved... that someone proved to be Hedwyn over there. He was tasked with seeking 2 trustworthy allies, an old buried wagon, and a reader. He was invited to bring others for the ride, all different sorts. Gather enough help and he and his friends could be free. Long story, but you know much of the rest. So then, why you? Because I have reason to believe you're the only sort to play right back into the Commonwealth's old hand. And I mean you're not the sort, not the only sort. You're the opposite of what I said. The rights, as you've seen, are quite exclusive. You are imposters in this little party. You could be the ones to break it up. Now then, more questions. Your head is beginning to spin. You can excuse yourself or keep listening. Yeah, I suppose this is important. Wolfrid's explanations are quite a lot to take in, though you feel compelled to absorb as much of what he is willing to tell you at the point. He prompts for further questions when Jajariel raises her voice again, because she's the only one without social anxiety around here. Hold. You mistook my meaning. I understand your plan. Still, I wish to know, why us? Why are we, among all others, chosen for the liberation rite? Ah, I see. Well, that is simple, really, madame. You are chosen. You are qualified, I should say, because, as the expression goes, 'tis what the scribes ordain. Though in this case the expression is quite literally true. When the 8 created the rites, each one of them anointed certain other exiles to participate on their behalf, exiles who showed some promise of redemption. The triumvirates they formed have stood the test of time, replenishing their numbers as their individuals moved or passed on. You've met them as they are today, the accusers, the withdrawn, and so on. The 8 scribes also formed a special group against which all the others would be judged. That group are called the Nightwings. You bear their books, wear their masks and their clothing. You need but show up to the rites, you see. The others erstwhile jockey for position for a chance to take you on. Yeah, well, what if we don't? What if we don't show up? Then you would deny yourselves a chance at freedom, and deny it also to your adversaries. Victory means nothing in common right, then. Participation is all that matters. Not so, madame. Only the enlightened may regain their freedom. While failure can be an excellent teacher, the scribes do favour the victor. So you see, those who do not conduct the rites, or do not prevail in them sufficiently, they may find themselves barred from the liberation rites. But these are technicalities. The Nightwings disbanded years ago. Since then, no one has gone free. Yet still the other triumvirates pressed on with fleeting hope that one day you'd be back. It's been a heavy price to pay in all this. Now, if you'll excuse me, we'll talk again some other time. Some murmur to themselves about all this, and Wolfrid takes his leave. Others reconnoitre pathways leading to the mountain and present you with some options. Emperor's Ascent or Emperor's Fall. I feel like we want to go up the mountain, so I'm just going to instinctively go with Emperor's Ascent. Just makes good sense to me, you know? The sublime beauty of Mount Elodial, along with the thin air this high above sea, has been enough to silence most of your talkative companions. However, Ray has been positively bursting with excitement. Isn't it wonderful? I really think it is, don't you? Tiso seems not to share Ray's enthusiasm. He does not like the cold. You've been here before, Tiso. Isn't that so? Why would you ever leave? I wouldn't leave. I'd stay. I think I'd stay. Unless maybe I got too cold or hungry. Wait, is that? Something about her changes then. Wait, look. But Tiso, don't you see? Look, don't you see them there? Tiso seems to be exclaiming something in utter disbelief. You see nothing, but Ray rises almost off her feet as the imp looks on, astonished. Was that the scribes? It was. I know it was, and they said something to me. They spoke to me, they did. They said that we were welcome, that we're welcome here. Ray runs off to spread the word among all of your companions. Strangely enough, her enthusiasm is infectious, and in spite of everything, your spirits rise. Yay, hope! I love hope. Okay, so we can go to the Temple High Road or the Temple Cistern. Again, it seems like the High Road is the High Road, and the Cistern is like a trough. As much as Sir Gilman wants to go there, I feel like he's a worm, he's predisposed to being in ditches. We're going to go to the High Road. I'll take the high road and you take the low road, and I'll be up the mountain quickly. You and Hedwyn walk in silence for a time as he conducts a customary survey of the area. Well, my friend, no sign of howlers. As Judy would say, no sign of anything at all. You sense something is troubling him. Oh, that. It's just... I've been giving lots of thought to everything that Volfred's told us. In another couple of days, one of us may be gone all of a sudden. Or... I don't mean to put it that way. One of us could go free. We are on our way back home one by one, as he said. I want you to know something. The others and I, we talked it over, and when the time comes, we want you to decide. Decide who gets to go, if anyone. This may be all part of Volfred's plan, but we got here thanks to you. And even though I'm worrying right now about us splitting up, I guess if Volfred has his way, all of us will meet up on the other side. And won't that be a day? Worst case, we keep failing in the rites, be stuck down here together, just like this. The two of you walk on in silence for a while. When at last you return to the wagon, Hedwyn turns to you again. Thanks for the company. I think I'm better now. Hedwyn feels more prepared for the next rite. But he doesn't get any extra hope or anything, he just feels prepared. Oh, good for you. Oh, we don't need stats. Oh, we got experience. Okay, fair enough. You can have that. I'll let that one go. Are we getting there now? Is this the place? You and your companions gather at Scribe's Gate, where the single narrow trail to the summit narrows even more and falls under an archway carved of stone. Come along now, everyone, and be prepared to speak your mind when you are called. Frankly, most of you still lack enlightenment, but we may pass together, much how we act as a single heart and mind during the rites. Well then, lead onward, Tariq. Please, follow me. Removing his hat, which looks weird. It's going a bit Sephiroth on me. The lone minstrel approaches the gate. You and the others follow. Who the hell's this? When the last of your companions nears the arch, you notice someone standing high above, who then appears before you. She eyes the lone minstrel first. God damn, more women. Can't we have more male people? I can do male voices better because I'm a man. Crap. Well, is that you, Tariq? It is. Greetings, Celeste. And, how was your rest? Too long, Celeste. It seems that your work is piled up in the meantime. You bring this many to the gate? Aye. Then, let's make this quick. She gestures towards the rest of you. Now, each of you in turn, state who you are and what you were seeking when I was crossing the Scribes Gate. Do as she says, please, without questioning. Your fellow exiles exchange glances, but quickly comply. I'll start. They call me Hedwyn the Deserter. I've come here seeking freedom, for myself, and for my companions. In my case, so I can return to be with the one whom I love. The woman bids him forward. The lone minstrel prompts Ruki to speak up next. I'm regarded by the name Ruki Greentail. I just want to get out of here, I guess, with my chums, preferably. Go see Mama back home. I am Captain... What? That's the wrong voice. I am Captain Jodariel. I do not truly know as yet what I'm seeking here. Oh, my name is Ray, and I am here, I think, because the scribes have called to me. It must be them, because if not, then who? Tizo seeks to live up to the Nightwing's legacy and maybe see the Commonwealth someday. Sir Gilman of the Sea Dominion, at your service. This knight is on a quest to find his honor. He lost it at a certain point. Pamitha Tane! I'm only here because my sister's here. Car! Then, as Volfred steps forward, the one called Celeste raises her voice. I recognize you from the Nightwings of past. You're not clad in the raiments any longer. I would know why. I had my chance already. The Nightwings that stand before you, I travel with them as a pilgrim now. I see. Then state why you are here, as have the others. Sorry. My name is Volfred Sandalwood. I seek liberty for each of us so that one day we all might stand shoulder to shoulder on the other side and bring our freedom to the people there. She waves him by. She then turns to you, for there is no one left to go. I'm just a crippled scholar. That's me. Scholar who's crippled. You've always sought to understand the world around you, and knowledge proved dangerous in the Commonwealth, but now it has brought you to this point. The one called Celeste continues to examine you, expecting you to add your response. What do I seek? I want revenge. The Commonwealth, which cast you and all your fellow exiles down, cannot be permitted to continue with its barbarous ways. You wish to see it yourself, somehow. The woman regards you for a time, then nods once and waves all of you by. That was a pretty risky play. I mean, if she's on the side of the Commonwealth, she could have just been like, nah, fuck you, bruh. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome here. Go forth with glory. Glory! Glory! Glory be! And Tarek? Right, Celeste. Be on your way as well. The lone minstrel bows his head and puts his hat back. He does not look back at her. Well, I guess this is where the serious business begins. It's a big book. From the top of Mount Elodio, you can see the distant downside before you. Think on the many thousand leagues you cross to reach this point as the sky grows dim. And yet the bloody slug market is still keeping pace with us. He's always surprised to see us as well, which is always amusing, because it's like you've clearly just been following us. There's no way you could have got here otherwise. What's this? It's a keepsake from the Sclorian shore. It's pretty cold. Let's have a look at the Book of Rites, shall we? I'll get to you in a minute, Jody. The imp, Ha'ub, and I, we helped to save my emperor. When the danger did subside, my emperor Solium, he said something to me, which shook me to the very essence of my being. He said, "You gave your freedom, Master Golathanian, so that I might have mine. You too are now an exile of the downside, In all the days which I have left, I could never repay the mercy that you have shown me. So if I cannot do it in this life, then I shall do it in the next. We crossed the land together, and together with the imp, we gained the company of those who saw in him what I did. Are these going to be the original Nightwings? I feel like they might be. Or possibly the scribes, I suppose. It's going to be one of them. Yeah, I've read all this. That's fine. It seems like it's trying to tell me there's still stuff to read, but there isn't. Trudariel appears to be prepared for whatever is to come tonight. Though it is not yet dark, she is already in her clothes. Hedwyn joins her, also looking ready. Any sign of Rookie? None as yet. Complained about chafing at the collar of his mask. Our freedom might be hinging on that collar then. I'm certain that it is. I'm not, because he's not playing. They share a laugh together. I think they're idiots. Three of you exchange glances, but nothing is said or needs to be said. Soon, if Ulfrid is to be believed, one of your companions may regain his or her freedom. Hey, what did I miss? Am I late or is it starting? Is it starting yet? Easy, Rookie. We got a little time. It isn't starting yet. How fare your struggles with your mask, Greentail? Feeling a lot better, thanks. Just had to smash it repeatedly against a wall for a little bit. Put some of the old nerves back to bed. There, for good measure. Though, this is really happening, huh? One of us might be getting out of here, like, soon. By dawn, in fact, if all goes well. If all goes well, then that's one way to look at it, I guess. What are you getting at, Greentail? Well, it's just, we might be breaking up the band here, people. If one of us gets out, that's been bugging me for a while now. I thought we were all getting out of here at once. He shoots a look at you. Some of us, we might not be getting out of here at all. Hedwyn slams his fist against the wall. No, not if I can help it. We made a promise to each other, each of us, the four of us. We're all getting out of here. I care about the others too, I do, but we've been here from the start. I want you to know my promise is to you. And I believe you'll do the same for me. So, it's like this. If any one of us gets out, great. But it's just a start. We're going to do whatever it takes there, on the other side, to make it so the rest of us can get back too. What? You think they're gonna build a bridge down here if we ask nice or something? I don't know what it's gonna take. I just know we have to try. Trudariel turns to you. Reader, we shall find a way. She nods to reassure you, and to reassure herself. Rookie nods his head in turn, and Hedwyn's gaze never once falters. Well, my friends, I think it's about time. Let's go. One by one they turn towards the door. The fall of Solium awaits, a vital step in your quest for freedom. Yet you feel in your heart that it shall only be the first. Your three companions gained 1+ hope for the liberation rite. Well, good for them, but I'm shafted, aren't I? I'm stuck here forever. Because I can't play because I'm just a cripple. God damn. See what we can buy. Hey guys, so just so you're aware and all, I know how come you're here. How come you made it all the way up here. Oh, I know, right? You're here because I got the lowest prices in the downside, am I right? And some of the new stuff I got in stock, you're gonna get a lot of value there. An awful lot. Unlearn any masteries and choose again. I'm happy with my masteries. We will, however, buy all of this stardust. Wow, that's getting expensive now. Okay, I thought you had the best prices in the downside. I didn't really want any of these other talismans though, so I may as well. Oh, that's a +3 actually. That explains why it's expensive. Okay. Okay. I'm okay with this. Thank you. See you later. You guys take care, okay? And thanks for doing business. Quick. hop back into the common room. Do we upgrade this? Oh, I still don't know if it's going to be worth using, so we'll upgrade something more reliable. This just keeps getting so much better every time I upgrade it. I feel like +1 quickness is kind of a big deal, which is why it doesn't come as commonly. So if we pull all of what we've got now into the Tailwind Crest, might get like another 2 quickness out of it. Might be worth it. Let's see, shall we? See what happens. There we go. Yeah. Now we're talking. Gotta go fast. She is savage as fuck. Right, that's yeah. Let's see what happens. Is everyone prepared, Hedwin? Yes. Though several of us have another question that's been troubling us. You need but ask. You said that one of us is going to return to the Commonwealth if we defeat the Tempers and the Rights this night. What happens if we fail? Edwin, my boy, don't you see? The path to freedom and the path to enlightenment are one and the same. Do you intend to stray from the path? No. Then you have nothing to fear. You did not answer that question at all. But let me be more upfront with you. Should you be defeated by the Tempers this night, then one of them shall end up going free instead of one of you. It's simple as that. Nope, still Volfred. What then is to be done? The very same as if we achieve victory. We await our next such opportunity and make the most of it. Tonight, our plan is set in motion. We are united in our cause. We shall look, as ever, towards the stars for guidance, and seize upon our future chances just as they arise. So look up, my boy, and set aside your doubts. It is time for the music to kick in, and to take great strides along the path. Oh yeah. It's stargazing time. Your story shall continue regardless of the outcome of this or any right. You need but see it through. I get the feeling the story's just going to take a lot of... Sorry, I'll shut up.
Since last the Nightwings gained the summit of the sacred mountain and stood upon the fall of Solium. You are to be commended for your guidance, reader.
Thank you.
But only if you can prevail in this liberation right. Here you stand to gain much more than some enlightenment. Your adversaries are none other than the Tempers. I trust they need no introduction. Soon, one among you shall regain their freedom.
The paths burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur. The paths burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. As she said. Then, anointed one of the Tempers, come forth now, and declare yourself, and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. A massive demon swaggers into view. He reaches for his mask. Okay. What do we want for a demon voice? I see we've already used our evil voice on that witch hag. It's a bit of a waste, really. And I mean, old Tree Face's voice could have done just as well, but again, he's kind of in use too. Okay. Fuck it. You know who I am already. Look at what we got here. The damn Nightwings decided to show up. Almost figured we're never gonna see the day again. He takes notice of someone in your ranks. Hey, you. You got a brand new combine harvester? I'll give you my keys. He indicates Jodariel. She scoffs back at him. Lose the mask. Ain't seen one of our own in ages, not in these damned robes. Jodariel's hesitation is almost imperceptible before she moves to remove her mask, just as her adversary asked. Satisfied? Whoa, you must be new. Jodariel soon puts her mask back on. Enough talk. Oh, I like you, Curly Horns. Tell you what, once we put out your lights, you come along with these guys. We're gonna have a spot open. Only shame is I ain't gonna be around to show you a good time. I should rather cut out my tongue. Oh, you don't mean that. How kind, we ought to stick together. Now, come on. Ignarius throws his mask back on as his allies snarl at the rest of you. What? He could be a demon from the West Country, you don't know. Have the Nightwings reached a decision on whose behalf they shall conduct this ride? The lone minstrel gets your attention in his subtle way. Vida, this is it. The first companion whom you choose shall be anointed to go free this very night if you prevail. The other two in the triumvirate shall lend their aid. As you may know, only the most enlightened in the rites are eligible to go free. Not all among you may be ready yet. Now, Nightwings, I would have your decision.
Who most deserves their freedom?
Okay. Right, so basically what I'm getting from this is one of my starting three is going to be leaving the party now. I'm not comfortable with that. I was all set to send away bloody Pamitha or someone, but we're gonna have to lose Hedwyn, Ray, or Sir Gilman. This is a decision. And not to get all overly analytical, but it's a very clever decision. Well played. I know I'm sucking Supergiant's cock here again, as I usually do, but it's a pretty interesting way of weaving narrative with gameplay, but we won't waffle about that too much. Right. Gilman is an absolute monster, and I feel like I'm going to need him to carry me through a lot of these rides, so I'm not going to lose him. Ray. Dear sweet Ray. Oh, Hedwyn. One of you is going to have to go. The annoying thing is, neither of these have voices that annoy me. I'm quite happy doing both of their voices, so I don't want to lose them. I'd much rather lose bloody Bird Woman. Fine. You know what? Hedwyn, you're our leader. You've been here since the start. You deserve this. You're going.
Hedwyn.
Hey. If you insist. Like, if we need someone to form a resistance party on the other side, it should be the guy who's been the leader all this time, right? Then the Gate Guardian looks upon you and your adversaries. Very well. Then under the watch of the 8 scribes, here are the stakes of this year's liberation ride. Should the Nightwings prevail, the one called Hedwyn the Deserter shall be liberated. Should the Tempers prevail, the exiled Ignarius shall go free instead. Then she turns to you. Now, who among the Nightwings shall complete your triumvirate to strive alongside Hedwyn the Deserter to see his return in glory?
Who shall lend him support?
Well, I mean, the thing is, the others are all going to need to gain XP if I'm going to free them, aren't they? But at the same time, I don't know how hard this is going to be. So I feel like I should continue bringing the A-team. Or at least one of the A-team. Let's bring Gilman.
Sir Gilman.
By this knight's honor, he shall do his very best. And no, we'll bring them all for now. From now on, we're going to have to try and raise everyone else's XP, particularly Pametha's, because I want rid of her. Right, yeah, okay. Okay. Let's go.
Pray.
Me? Oh, yes, I will.
It is done.
Very well. The 8 scribes accept your choices, reader of the Nightwings. She then indicates to the lone minstrel. Now, are you yourself prepared, Tarek? Aye, Celeste. Then, let us all begin. Nightwings. Been waiting an awful long time to get out of this hole. You try and stop me.
Commence.
Good try, bro. Easy peasy. Oh god, 130? Do we have 130? No, we don't. They have more than us. It's just cheating. You're too slow. Come on, step it up. Oh, really? Okay. I thought that was in then. Whoa, what the... That guy moved faster than I expected. Fair play to him. You know what? What are you... Okay, that was a mistake. Okay. Oh, it stuns my own dudes as well. I did not realise that. Okay. That's something to be aware of. Go, 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 go. Yes! I know it's only 15 for getting it in with him, but it's so easy. I'll take this, thank you. Note to self, remember what the jump button is. That guy knows what the jump button is. That guy's awesome. Problem is I'm not holding enough stamina in reserve for jumping. A lot more tactical than you expect this game, actually.
Extinguish now, yes.
Extinguish now, yes! You good for nothing Nightwings. I really don't think this is the voice they had in mind when they created him. Skip out on us for years and years, and show up all of a sudden like you're gonna let somebody out for once. But now, we gotta work for it, I guess. Damn it, I used to be the best. At this at least, but now, pressure's getting to me. Can't believe it's getting to me. Yeah, Moira. Moira is a good West Country wife name, to be fair. I doubt you'd even recognise me anyway. Come on, Nightwings. Let's say you keep this up.
The demon whom you face was once a man, long since tainted by the downside.
I think when all demons want men in this, isn't that a thing?
Isis the orb engulfed in fire. Now go on, just once more. You have it.
Shit. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Damn.
All of the temper's gone.
Yeah, for like a second. I've jumped, fuck you.
Well, now that was exciting. Their pyre sputters.
God damn it. I tried to get it in with one of the others at that point, really, but oh well, whatever.
Well cast.
Yes! Freedom for Headwind.
Wings proved their worth. An outcome which left little room for doubt.
Damn right it didn't.
Thus ends the liberation rite.
Woo!
And thus the scribes have chosen the exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free, absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
What a joke. We should have had this. You should have had this. You got all rusty. Like my combine harvester. You've been waiting so damn long. Damn it. Damn it. Nightwings, we seen you around, I guess. And next time, you ain't gonna be so lucky. Are they always gonna be the opponents in the final bout, or is it gonna switch? We're gonna, like, whatever. We did it. 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 One of those will do. Then, I guess that means I have to go. I broke my vow to him, that we would all go free together. Reader, my friend, why would you do this? Will you ever forgive me? Vikani, wait for me. Wait for me. Oh, she's very blue. I can't believe she is. She's also some sort of elf by the looks of it. It's very interesting. He remained silent for a moment longer, and then... Listen to me, all of you. I will not forget this. If there is anything at all that I can do back on the other side to help the rest of you, then I'm going to find it, and I'm going to do it. And, at the very least, I will do everything I can to make sure that by the time more of you come join me back at home, then it'll be a better place for all of us. Look, I don't have long now, so just thank you. All of you. I won't forget this. Then, he plunges out of sight into the shimmer pool. His voice is audible, but growing faint. It's happening. Goodbye, my friends. reader, everyone, goodbye. Until we see each other again. And he didn't again. Don't care what anyone says. May you return in glory.
Godspeed, Hedwyn.
Bye, Hedwyn.
The 8 scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may soon commence again.
So, do we have to like complete a whole season every time we want to free someone? Is it going to be like what? This is episode 6, is it?
The 8 scribes gave their freedom so that we may yet have ours.
I mean, I enjoy the gameplay, don't get me wrong, but I mean, 6 hours to free one guy. And we've got, what, 7, 8 people to free? So it's going to be a long series. Hope you're all buckled in for this. After your victory over the Tempers in the Liberation Rite, you return to your wagon to decide how to proceed from here. I'm going to miss that guy. It's quieter now, but I've already forgotten your voice, Volfred. We'll see Hedwyn again if we persevere. Our journey has now begun in earnest. We'll just need to make a few last preparations while we're here. What about the stars? They don't seem to wait around for us. About that, Rita, go see for yourself. The night sky over Mount Elodial is much darker than you would have expected. Your thoughts are with Hedwyn as you look towards the heavens. Well, all the stars have turned off. You search the sky, but it's all in vain. No stars are shining now. You know, aside from the regular ones. The stars revealed nothing, did they not? You confirm his suspicions. It's as the book foretells. This is the chance we need to make ready for what lies ahead. There's a haven south of here we'll travel to at dawn, and when the stars decide to shine for us again, we'll be ready. Mark my words. Okay, well, seems a good a place to stop as any. We'll see who we can free next time. Probably no one, but you never know. Maybe we'll be able to power through a few rites and get someone else up there to join Hedwyn so he's not lonely in the Commonwealth. Anyway, I'll see you people for another video. Ta-da! I just waved at my screen, I don't know why I did that.